Should we end with a high five? Oh, you didn't even look. What?
I'm cool like that. I like this movie. Hey guys, what's up? We're back. JD's back.
Here I am.
And we saw perhaps the worst movie of the year.
It's up there. It's bad.
We saw Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, sorry. I never thought I'd say an X-Men movie was terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like meh, but
well, yeah.
it's pretty bad.
Well, it went boop, boop.
Oh, it was.
Quick.
Remember when everyone was like, gosh, Days of Future Past is so awesome. Yeah. And then it was what happened?
Jean Grey, I don't know if you remember, in the end of Apocalypse, spoiler alert, she uses the powers of the Phoenix to defeat Apocalypse. She doesn't have those anymore. They go to space, and she gets hit with the power of the Phoenix and absorbed all of it. But then she doesn't know what's happening to her, and then she kills one of the X-Men.
Or maybe an ex-woman.
Oh, well, people already know who
she kills. She kills Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence is like, get me out of this franchise.
Like, please. If Hugh Jackman can do it, so can I.
Yeah. But so that's, and the X-Men have to stop her, I guess. This movie is a mess. And I know there's a lot of behind-the-scenes drama, or like a lot of reshoots, a lot of cuts. People have been like, it's bad. And then I was like, it can't be that bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. There is like no story. It is dull. It is cheap looking. Like, after the movie, I looked at my wife and said, what was the bad guy's name?
Yeah.
They said it in a different language. Shame on you, Jessica Chastain. You know better than this.
The dialogue in these movies, the last two movies, Apocalypse and now Dark Phoenix, the dialogue's like, I don't know what to do.
Or do you know what to do? Here's what really disappoints me, is that I was such a huge fan of First Class. I loved James McAvoy. I loved Michael Fassbender. I really like Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, I don't really care. You know, like she's good in like the first few, but like the more she's in it, the more obvious it is that she does not want to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was so excited. Like, when they started those movies, I was like, oh, this is going to be so cool. Like, we're just going to have these 60s X-Men. And they're like, no. We're going to ruin that. And we're going to put one in every decade. It's not going to make sense.
Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy are 65 years old.
They look great.
They look as young as I do.
Who thought that this was an okay idea? To like, and it's like the 90s. I didn't notice. I kept forgetting.
They just say it's the 90s. And they're just like, okay, sure.
They kind of dress like we dress a little bit. I mean, if we had a lot of money and could dress really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I mean, I would wear a blue and yellow jumpsuit.
Well, those were cool. Yeah. Those were neat.
Yeah, so there are neat things in the movie.
Yeah.
So the final like train sequence, cool.
Yeah.
There was no stakes to it because the movie sucked. But there's ideas, like obviously the Dark Phoenix storyline.
There are like things in there. There are things that like bringing back the mutant internment camps and like that. But we don't see any of it.
No, they're just like, they mention it and they're just like, wink, wink. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, hey.
I will say, I do like Tyler Sheridan as Cyclops.
He is good. He does have, there's one line that they give him, and you know what I'm talking about, where he tries to be really cool, tries to be really like, oh, you better watch yourself.
He drops the F word.
He has an F-bomb, and it is embarrassing. I'm like, it's like, you know, when you're like, you bow up on someone and they just stand there. That's what it was. It was the movie equivalent of that.
Yeah, it's like trying to bow up on Batista.
Yeah.
You can't bow up on Batista.
No. It's like, is this supposed to be part of the old X-Men movies? Because I love X-Men 1. I love X-Men 2. Is it supposed to... Because, you know, back in the day, like, this is these guys. They're going to turn into these guys. But then every movie, they're like, nah, but maybe. Are they there? Like, no, they're not. But wait. Yeah, kind of.
But
and at the end, there's like, hey, chess.
Chess, get it?
They play chess.
They're old men. They like playing the chess.
Like, they look like they're 35. And in 15, 16 years, they're supposed to be Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Those must have been some rough years. That's all I'm saying.
Those are the years I want to see.
This movie is... And it's so disappointing. I mean, this series has gone on for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's like guys, we're gonna go out with a bang, but it's like,
the bang was like when you shoot a 3-pointer and it misses the hoop.
And you're like, Kobe, and it just like goes way over.
Doesn't
even get close.
It hits someone in the audience. It breaks their orbital bone.
Yeah, or like the firecrackers when you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good.
Yeah.
And like you buy them, and it's supposed to be. It's like massive. Like this is gonna be huge. And you light it, it's like. Pew, pew, pew.
And then your kid's like,
"You suck, Dad." Like that.
You're my dad. Disney, you need to take like 5 to 10 years.
Please give it like. If it's not at least 5, you have problems. I know Kevin Feige loves the X-Men. He kind of helped start.
I mean, you could probably bring back like Iceman or something. Start it slow.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, like Val Kilmer. But no, Brad Pitt's tattoo of Iceman.
Sweet.
I mean, Deadpool doesn't count.
Deadpool doesn't count.
Because they know what they're doing.
And if they were like, let's just kind of sneak Wolverine somewhere in. You know what?
Yeah.
In fact, I don't want an X-Men movie from Disney. I want you to take all these characters, just sneak them into other movies.
Yeah.
Like Thor's hanging out with Gambit.
Yeah, why not?
You know?
Throw Channing Tatum in there.
Yeah.
Who cares?
If Captain Marvel's hanging out with Dazzler.
Yeah. Jubilee shows up.
Jubilee and Thor, that'd be a good team up right there. That'd be fun.
Because he'd be like, I want fireworks as I destroy this person. And she's like,
okay.
Got you.
Lower sunglasses, like, I got you. They both have sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But she has the sunglasses, and then she has like the Bret Hart sunglasses, and then she just puts it on.
Over the sunglasses. Disney, what are you doing? Hire us.
Hire us.
Oh my gosh. This movie's so bad. it's like I can't even rate it because it's just so bad.
It's just bad. So don't go watch this. Like, even if you like it.
It's a bad out of bad, you know?
Yeah, it's a bad out of bad.
Yeah, it's Days of Future Bad, you know?
Yeah,
Like it's just...
It's a pock of bad.
It's Bad Phoenix. Do your best Professor X accent before we... Guys, the movie's bad. Don't see it. Just don't.
Don't see the movie. Watch this.
They're almost as bad as these accents.
Yes.
So, Professor X.
I don't know what to do.
I like it. I'm going to go with it. Logan. I don't know what to do. See, I think it's
Don't make me walk up the stairs, Jean Grey.
We're the future Charles, nothing. That's Magneto, but you get the point.
You get the point.
Don't go see it.
Don't go see those movies.
Just wait for Disney to do their thing.
Yeah, 5 years from now.
Should we end with a high five? Oh, you didn't even look. What?
I'm cool like that. I like this movie.
Un esercito di prodi da me guidato.
Yeah, hey.